Gather round. I want to tell you a story. The first person to ever truly love me once said, "Somewhere there is a garden, a place so calm and pure that you cannot help but be at peace. Its gate may be trellis or stone. It may be intimate or never-ending. But somewhere there is a garden meant for you, even if it's only in your mind." And on that day, I began exploring, uncovering the garden in my mind. Years passed, and a handful of seedlings alongside a single bench grew into a lush landscape. A fountain the birds would drink from, magnolias stretching overhead, flowers bursting from every crevice, dense hedges on all sides to keep it secure. Even when the world around it grew dark, the garden remained bright and warm, because I made it so. After all, it was my garden, and I filled it with beautiful things. An echoing crack filled the glade, and every single bird took flight. I found the largest branch of my strongest tree splintered from the ground, rotted from the inside until it could no longer bear the strain. I fortified the tree, tended its neighbors, and told myself things would be better again soon. But the birds did not return. Years passed, and no matter how long I spent in my garden, it withered, eating itself from the inside out. With each lush shade of green turned sickly, the joy I'd cultivated was replaced by fear. My smiles grew forced as life went by on screens and through windows, knowing that the one place meant for me was nothing more than a ghostly grove of sticks and brambles and death. I stopped visiting. I did not mourn because I didn't dare mourn myself. I saw the entrance of my dreams. One day, someone who truly loved me arrived home with a seedling in hand. A gift, they said. For once, long ago, I spoke of a garden, and I could not bear to tell the truth, so I led them down the path until it stood before us, an endless tower of thorns and brambles. They took my hand as they beheld the wreckage, but when I thought they would turn to leave, they led me forward, one step at a time, pruning carefully, seeking a new path. We arrived at the old bone-dry foundation, and they knelt, planting the seedling at its base. We sat together on the lone bench, and a new quiet settled. I will be here to help, they whispered. So no matter the strain, you can bear it. Years will pass, and the work will continue. Some alone, some among loved ones. The garden in my mind is one I began, but never again will I sustain it alone. It will be filled with the nurturing calm, with the joys of being alive. And over time, the seedlings I share with others will mean that anywhere there is love, there is a garden meant for me. How do I know? Just listen. Can't you hear the birds?